What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Princess Peach from Super Mario. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to draw a circle. Starting from the very top. Just going to work our way around to the bottom and then pull that up towards the top. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the circle. About here we're going to curve around towards the bottom. Want to make sure we come down to the same height. And then pull that back up towards the top. Now we want to add a highlight on the top left of each eye. So out here, just up against the edge of the eye, we're going to draw a circle. Curving around and in, and then pull that back out. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to draw a smaller circle in the center of the eye. It's almost the same size as the highlight. So we'll start at the bottom of the highlight. It's going to leave an even space gap all the way around. And then we're going to fill that in black. Let's do the same thing over on the right side. Now we're going to add in the eyelid. Starting from the inside edge of the eye, we're going to curve around towards the top, round out the side. I'm just going to pull that in towards the bottom of the eye. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting on the inside edge, curve around the eye. Now I'm just going to pull that in towards the bottom of the eye. Now we just want to thicken the top edge of the eyelid. So starting on the side, we're going to taper up so it gets a little bit thicker along the top. Now I'm just going to taper it back down on the inside of the eye, and then we'll fill that in black. Let's do the same thing over on the right. So we're going to start on the inside this time, curve up in the middle, and then we'll blend it out towards the side of the eyelid, and again, filling that in black. Let's move to the center and add the nose. So we're going to start over on the left side of center, curve down, and then up. Now we're going to move up and draw a shorter curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. Let's move down and draw in the mouth. So over on the left, we're going to curve down, and then back up on the right. Let's add a small bracket on the corners of the mouth. So we're going to step out and draw a short angled line going out on the left and right. Let's move to the center and add the lips. So it's an oval, starting just underneath the nose. Curve around in towards the mouth, back up on the right, and back up towards the top. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the front edge of the hair. So directly above the left eye, we're going to start up here. Start with a curve, coming down, and then in towards the center point. Now we're going to curve up and out towards the right, towards the same height. And from the top, we're going to step down, curve down, and then out towards the side of the head. We'll line this up on the right and do the same thing, coming down and then going out. Let's add the eyebrows in this opening. So on the left side, we're just going to draw a short curve going up and down. The same thing on the right. Now we're going to draw on the bottom half of the head. From the eye, we're going to step out underneath the hair and draw a large half circle, coming down underneath the mouth. Now I'm just going to pull that up on the right side, just underneath the hair. Let's add some hair coming down the side of the head. From the top, we're going to step out, follow the same curve of the head coming down, and then in to right about there. We'll draw a straight angle line going up and in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curve down to right about there to the same height, angle up and in. And then from the outside of the hair, we're going to curve down and in for the ears. Let's add a small fold on the outside of the ear. From the top corner, we're going to step in, just draw a short curve coming down and in on both sides. Then from the bottom of the earlobe, we're going to draw a circle for the earring, going all the way around. I'm just going to pull that up underneath the head. Let's move back up to the ears. We're going to curve out and then up. Let's move all the way up to the top of the head, right in the middle. We're going to start with a point. From this point, we want to curve up, come down the side, and then out towards this point. Start by going up, bend this down, and go up towards that outside point of the hair. Let's go back to the center and do the right side. Go up, come down, and then up towards the top corner of the hair. Let's add another point along the side. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out, and then up, and then we'll taper that down and in behind the hair. Let's line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Curve down and up, come down and in. Let's add the crown on top of the head. We're going to draw a half oval, so we start on the left side, we're going to go up, and then down, and we're just going to trace that out on the inside. In the center, we're going to step up, start with a point, and we're going to come down with a straight line towards the left, and then the right. Let's go up and out. We're going to pull this straight down on top of the head. Let's add two gems on the side of the crown. From the top, we're going to step down, we're going to curve out and down in behind the head. Now let's move back to the eyes and draw on the eyelashes. Starting from the top, draw a short line going up. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to step over, angle up and out. Do another one. Stepping over. And we'll do one more. Stepping down, go out towards the side. Now before we draw on the rest of the hair, let's draw on the body. So over on the left side, start by curving out and down towards the hip. We'll move over towards the right and do the same thing. Now let's move to the center and down, add a point. Now from the hips, we want to curve in and down towards that center point. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. Now we're going to move back up and add the edge of the collar. Starting from the top of the body on the left, we're going to curve down and back up on the right. Let's draw an oval in the center of the body. So from the bottom of the collar in the center, we'll step down and draw an oval. And then we're going to trace that out on the inside. Let's draw on the large puffy shoulders. Starting about halfway down the side of the body, right here we're going to curve out and then up. Line this up on the right, we'll do the same thing. Now we want to create an overlap. From the top we're going to step down, curve down, round up the shoulder, and then pull that in behind the head. Now let's draw on the side of the dress. Starting from the left hip, curve out, and then down towards the bottom. Move over towards the right, curve out, and then down to the same height. Now I'm going to add 3 curves along the bottom of the dress. Let's start on the left side. We're going to curve down, and then up, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now let's close off the center with another curve. Coming down, and then up. Now we're going to take these points, curve up and in, sort of aiming towards that gem in the center of the body. But we're not going to go all the way, we're going to stop right about there. Let's add a trim. We're going to take this curve, stepping up, we're going to follow that all the way across towards that inside pleat. Do that same thing in the center, and then over on the right side. Now moving back to that center point, we're going to curve down and out towards the left, and then the right. Now we want to tuck the arms in behind the body. Starting down here, start with a straight line coming down on both sides, and we're just going to curve down and in behind the body. Let's draw the edge of her gloves. From the elbow, we'll step up, curve down and up on both sides. Now we're going to go back up and finish off the hair. From the top of the ear, we want to step out, just underneath the hair, curve around, go around the earring, and we're just going to curl that back up on the outside. Now we want to take that and flip it over on the right. So let's start from the ear, we're going to step out, start by curving out, and down, in around the earring, and then we're just going to curl that up on the end. And then from the ends, we're going to taper this back down. Come down, and then in. And then we're going to sweep the hair over towards the right side. So let's start from here, curve down and in behind the dress. We'll go to the right side, curve down and then out. And then we'll taper that back in behind the dress. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Princess Peach. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.